What's up, nerds? It's your boy, the OGGM. It's Monday. It's about 12:30. It's the 31st day of January 2022. Woo! We made it. I'm using the real camera, which means we're either doing a food thing or we're doing something we haven't done in a long time. An unboxing! Yes, we're doing an unboxing. I ordered this on Amazon. So I have been looking for figures, but I don't like to spend money on figures. And let's face it, the cost of figures are getting kind of ridiculous, like $12 for one figure. So I've been doing searches for like bulk, unpainted, generic, just, monsters. And this group came up several times. Wicked Duels. They've got like the little tubes, like those animal tubes you see with like sharks in it and stuff, but they do like Martians and skeletons, and they do this one, and then they do a bigger box and a bigger box, and they've got like a $30 box. This was the cheapest one I could find that was just sort of generic monsters. And this was, I think, $9.99, $10.99 plus shipping. So I thought I'd order it just because I needed to fill out some monsters. Let's take a look at it. It's just a gathering of strange fantasy creatures, fantasy monsters to fill up my DM's box of figures to throw at my players. Because yes, I actually do run a game. All right, figure number one is this dude, the Centaur. Obviously my camera sucks, but doesn't look bad. You can definitely tell what it is. Obviously there's some little, whatever you call them, in figurees. You can show like molding or whatever. Ooh, light's too bright, sorry. I don't know figure terms, but where you can tell where it was like put together. But you can definitely tell what it is. I don't know about paint because I don't have any, but I do have a marker. I guess it will take paint. I don't know. You probably have to prime it and clean it if you're a painter guy. So that's obvious. I don't know how often I'm going to need a figure of a Centaur, but okay. Then we got Dwarf with axe. And I never understood why the dwarves were Vikings and had helmed hornets. Horned, say that 5 times fast. Horned helmets. If I was underground digging, wouldn't this be like, and look at this. This is huge. If I'm in a cave, I'm not going to, dwarves, that makes sense. Why axe? You working underground. When are you going to use an axe? You're a miner. You should have a pick. But yeah, dwarf with outrageously large axe. You can definitely tell it's a dwarf. You can see the beard. He's got his little chainmail. There's some little detail. Not bad. That one I probably would use more than the Centaur. All right. Oh, hello. I'm a dragon. He's got a little damage. The wings look like they could be spread out. Definitely you can tell what this is. Size comparison. That's, I guess, a wormling, a baby dragon, because that's really small. Yeah, I'm a dragon. But yeah, I can definitely tell what this is. No mistakes. Definitely something you'd use a lot. An orc, I guess, or a giant. He's bigger than our dwarf, so maybe it's a hill giant. He's got a mohawk for some reason, but definitely big dude. Big burly guy with axe. You can definitely tell what he is. And look at the bases are nice. That's good base. That's just a selling point for me right there, because the bases. All right, we got fighter in a silly helmet with a shield that's a little too small. This one, yeah. And plus he's a little large for D&D. If this dwarf is, this guy's huge if he's a D&D guy. Look at me, I'm 37 feet tall. He's also as tall as our dragon, so yeah, our sizes are a little weird. Who else we got in here? Monty the Minotaur with a rather small mace. I mean, you can definitely tell what this is. You know, he's got no pants on. Just this loincloth, but it only covers one end. So, yeah. Again, I mean, the sculpts aren't great. There's detail, you know, but it's not like Reaper Bones, Chessex, those Pathfinder miniatures. But for $10, I get, you know, the sizes make no sense, but sure, whatever. They're good for D&D, I guess. Would have liked some undead. Girl with bow. Incredibly small bow for considering how tall she is. I guess this is supposed to be a ranger. She is almost as tall as our dude. And comes right up to the face of the dragon. So she's actually technically taller than the dragon. So the sizes are kind of weird. I was hoping for a skeleton. Two-headed giant, Etten, who's holding what looks like a cucumber. Got a derpy-looking face. The base, the base doesn't seem very good at this one. It feels like it's going to fall over, considering how top-heavy this guy is. This one's my least favorite, maybe. I mean, when am I... And last but not least... No, wait, we have two. One fell down and has disappeared. Sorry. We have... whatever the fuck this is. A Pixie, I guess? A fairy of some kind? Something from Witch Haven? I don't know. Looks like she's begging for mercy. She's also taller than our dwarf. Where do we run into pixies that are taller than our dwarf? And she is almost as tall as our dragon. So obviously, whoever designed these, no idea on how big or small things are in your typical D&D. And last, we have a incredibly huge horse. It is technically as big, if not bigger, than our dragon. It's bigger than our Centaur. I don't know how that... Yeah, it's too small for this guy. I don't know how he's going to ride it. I mean, I guess he could barely fit on it. So yeah, the scale is kind of weird, but here they are. Goods. I mean, for $10. Yeah, there are definitely set, but now I know. I mean, the best thing was before I wanted to invest in like the big $30 one, I wanted to see what their stuff looks like. And yeah, I mean, obviously there are way better figures than these guys, but for $10, it's a good selection of some generic figs that I can definitely use for my game, even if the sizes are weird. I suppose to paint these, you would have to buff them because this looks pretty slick. Plastic. Then probably clean them and buff them, then base them, and then paint them. I mean, you wouldn't have to go through a lot of 16-hour painting on these guys. A simple fast paint would work because they're not that great. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 figures. That's $1 a figure. That's cheaper than, buying 10 novelists, epic miniatures or whatever they're called now. Since I think they've gone up to like $6 a pop for the single packs. We get 2 per pack. Or now they have $8 for the pre-painted ones, but you only get 1 pre-painted one. $50 for the mega packs. There are better ones than this. There's a series called Wildspire that comes highly recommended. I'm going to do that one next. And of course, these are all 3D printed, mass molded. So yeah, I mean, But hey, an unboxing of figures. Which one of these am I ever going to use? This one? Probably never. But this guy I can use. 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 I can use this guy just to make fun of one of my dwarf players. I guess I could use this guy as a giant. And her, I guess I could use. I mean, I'm never going to have a use for the Centaur or the unicorn, probably. And I don't even know what this hood ornament is. She just doesn't fit at all. She's too big to be a pixie. So maybe she's like a pixie-blooded sorcerer and has gotten the wings, or I don't know what this is supposed to be. Anyways, what do you think? Was this a good investment, or did I waste my money? Truth be told, I had a Amazon gift card that somebody gave me, so that covered this. So I actually didn't pay for it. Somebody else did. But I was curious to see what they look like because the pictures don't do them justice. The reviews are excellent to mediocre to good starter figures. And, you know, that I wanted to get a bulk chunk of figures. I was hoping for maybe some more undead, some more bad guys. This is just seems sort of a strange conglomeration of just random stuff. But it's a good start, and it gives us an idea of what this company's stuff looks like. So I can go, you know, do I really want to, you know, lowball for bulk, knowing that they're going to look like this, or do I want to highball and get better looking figures that are maybe more to scale? Because if these things have a major disadvantage other than they're just sort of, you know, low quality, is the scale is ridiculous. I mean, this horse could literally eat this dwarf. It literally fit in his stomach. So, yeah, what do you think? Do you want to see me do more of these? Do you ever want to see me do unboxings ever again? Let me know. If you appreciate this, of course, please like, please share it, please subscribe. Please support your friendly local game store. I was mean and got these on Amazon, but I asked my friendly local game store if they could get them, but they said no, they can't. So I did try to support my friendly local game store, which is Cess Games Anime here in Ventura. Till next time, I am the face that runs the place, the OG GM. Please subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Look at me, I'm a teeny dragon.